Hey guys, Hammeh here, bit of a different video today. We're jumping into Hanzo's new voice lines and interaction he gets as a character in Heroes of the Storm. You might know him as everyone's favourite bow-wielding wandering archer and scatter arrow aficionado from Overwatch. If you're an Overwatch fan, please do give this video a go, let me know what you think, or click the playlist link below for my latest Overwatch videos. Before any game starts in Heroes of the Storm and during the game on various triggers, heroes chatter with and react to each other in some funny in-game voice interactions. These give us some great insights into hero character interests and backstories, just like Overwatch. In this video, we're looking at Hanzo through his interactions with fellow heroes. Once the heir to a vast criminal empire, after a family feud led to him leaving his brother Genji for dead, Hanzo has rejected his family duty to lead the Shimada clan, and now travels the world, perfecting his skills as a warrior and attempting to restore his honour and put the ghosts of his past to rest.
The dragon hungers.
Okay, first up, Hanzo's poke lines. For those newer to Blizzard games with Overwatch or otherwise, ever since the original Warcraft real-time strategy games, Blizzard has been known for poke noises. If you click a hero multiple times, they utter stranger and funnier things each time, some even getting rather annoyed. This was in the StarCraft games too, World of Warcraft, and Heroes of the Storm is no different. So here are Hanzo's poke lines fresh from the public test server.
What? Speak! Have you nothing better to do? No. Of course you don't, as I expected. Why does everyone think I'm a villain? Is it the goatee? It's the goatee, isn't it? Revenge is never a straight line. It's a forest, and like a forest, it can be most enjoyable.
That's a little bit of a twist from Kill Bill, Tarantino's film starring Uma Thurman. In the first film, the bride travels to Okinawa, Japan to obtain a sword from legendary swordsmith Hattori Hanzo. However, his sentiment is more that it's like a forest, you can get lost and forget where you came in. So he's sort of saying don't get caught up in revenge, rather than Hanzo enjoying it.
When in doubt, put a bow on it. Every year, I sneak into Shimada Castle to honor my fallen brother. You'd think at this point the clan would just close the gate.
Referring to the Overwatch animated short Dragons, where Hanzo goes to pay tribute to what he thinks is his dead brother before an unexpected reunion.
I've heard that some archers use arrows that deploy nets or explosives. Some even have boxing gloves. A true archer has no need for such parlor tricks. Now where are my scatter and sonic arrows? Garrosh is proud of his tattoos, but can they summon a pair of spirit dragons? Didn't think so.
Remember that events in Heroes of the Storm or the Nexus are not canon in the Overwatch world, so although it looks as though the tattoos might be something to do with Hanzo and Genji summoning their spirit dragons, this isn't necessarily a canon statement here.
Sine of x equals cosine of pi over 2 minus x. Simple trigonometry.
When you kill someone with Hanzo's scatter arrow in game, he says simple geometry, of course.
I am Hanzo Shimada. I am the best around. Nothing's going to ever keep me down.
That's straight out of the Karate Kid, the song You're the Best by Joe Esposito.
It's not my fault if people want to pick me all the time. They simply recognize greatness when they see it.
If you play Overwatch, this needs no introduction. If you don't, well, the Hanzo main is a bit of a stereotype as to maybe a character who insta-locks a particular hero that might not be most useful for that particular situation.
It is not enough that I should succeed. Others should fail.
Now this slightly hint of spite quote has got a lot of different attributions. Some have said Genghis Khan, others Gore Vidal. Somerset Maugham is probably the most likely, a noted writer.
They say that perfect is the enemy of good. So I guess I am a villain after all.
That's a quote anglicised from 1700s philosopher Voltaire from France, so Hanzo being a little bit philosophical and arrogant at the same time. Okay, time for Hanzo interactions before matches start. Now remember, the Nexus in Heroes of the Storm brings together characters from all Blizzard's games and universes, so you get to see both a few fun references to each hero's home universe, and how they might mix if Overwatch met Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo and more. First up, Overwatch cast members. Well, Hanzo has interactions with Genji and general Overwatch cast too. The Genji one, to Overwatch fans, is no massive surprise. Hanzo, of course, in a fight with his brother, left Genji grievously wounded and for dead. In Heroes of the Storm, however, it doesn't seem that he knows that Genji is still alive, so maybe this is before the events of the animated short Dragons.
Think you can do better than me?
We shall see. Brother. It's been a while, brother.
My brother is dead. I killed him with my own hands.
Hanzo also has general interactions with Overwatch cast members. On the one about Overwatch being the organisation that his brother betrayed the clan for, I would take that with a big pinch of salt until we see anything on it on official Overwatch lore. As I've said, the Nexus isn't canon.
Overwatch? Huh. So you are the ones for whom my brother betrayed our clan.
Respect your elders.
We've got this one for sure!
Your ideals are childish. Open your eyes to the real world.
Onto the StarCraft universe, and Hanzo has an interaction with Ronin skin Zeratul. Now, a Ronin is of course a masterless samurai and wearing a particular suit of armour. Zeratul as a character in StarCraft does wander around a lot. He's kind of his own master, warning and advising people. So Hanzo and Zeratul thematically go quite well together.
You dare to wear that armor? What a disgrace!
Let your actions speak for you. It seems fate is not kind to me this day.
That armor? Huh. You look ridiculous.
Nova Terra is a human psionic special forces assassin for the Terran Dominion. She's had a bigger and bigger role in StarCraft's story as of late, and Hanzo unsurprisingly exchanges words with her on rifles against bows.
Let us see if your rifle can match my bow.
This might just be fun after all. Look who it is. This ought to be interesting.
So you've heard of my skills before? Good.
And finally, in Heroes of the Storm, Nova has a Widowmaker skin. Now, we're getting a Nova skin in Overwatch in 2018, which is going to be a base skin, one of the crossover skins I've talked about recently. So Hanzo's wondering why Nova looks like Widowmaker as well.
You look like Widowmaker. Now show me that you can shoot like her.
It's going to be great when they wipe you from my memory. Ugh, I can't believe they stuck me with you.
You're more like Widowmaker than I thought.
In the Diablo universe, Valor is an example of the Demon Hunter class, relentless vigilantes who execute infernal and demonic targets with an arsenal of ranged weaponry. So, again, Hanzo wants to compare weapons.
Crossbows. Huh. Toys for children.
Do not test my patience. It is not my strongest virtue. Have you readied yourself for the hunt?
Yes, you will soon witness what a true archer can do.
Hanzo has a whole bunch of interactions with Warcraft heroes. The first is Alexstrasza, the Lifebinder, former aspect of the Red Dragonflight in that universe. She is the guardian of all life in the world of Azeroth, and Hanzo's recently come into the Nexus with her in a dragon-themed event. The two have a cinematic which you can check out, and following up from that cinematic are these interactions.
I am ready, Lifebinder. Are you?
Let us find out. It is finally time, Archer. Are you ready for the true challenge?
My resolve has been tested again and again. Today is no different.
Now, Garrosh Hellscream, although a bit of, shall we say, a controversial leader of the Horde in the Warcraft universe, certainly felt a lot of pressure from the legacy of his father, and this is something he shares with Hanzo and the two talk about. Hanzo, of course, was destined to succeed his father and run the Shimada criminal clan.
A dutiful son may never rest. You bring honor to your father's memory.
We will trample everyone in our way. Strength and honor. It seems today we have both.
Ha! Indeed we do.
Cervantes is the current war chief of the Horde in the Warcraft universe right now, and as she's a noted archer and bow user, Hanzo, of course, wants to compare notes.
I have heard that your kind make for excellent archers. Our arrows will find their marks.
Our foes shall suffer. You had better be ready for this.
More than you know.
Now, Summero in Warcraft is a skilled orcish blade master who has experienced loss himself when his village was slain by a bloodthirsty wildkin. Hanzo was a master, or is a master, of a lot of different weapons. He apparently gave up the blade after his fight with Genji, and that's why he only uses his bow. So the two have a few reflections on both blade use and also loss.
Ah, another disciple of the blade. I am eager to compare our skills.
I swore never to wield a sword again. My skill with the bow is more than enough. I have lost my home and my brother, but I will not lose my honor.
No life is free of suffering. It is the hardest battle of them all.
Tyrande Whisperwind is the High Priestess of Elune in the Warcraft universe and one of the current heads of the Night Elf race. As well as being a noted archer, she's also known for being compassionate and passionate, so Hanzo questions her temperament as well as her archery skills.
Your archery is keen, but your heart is soft. Compassion has no place in battle.
We remain allied through convenience. Do not make it inconvenient. The goddess watches over us.
Huh. I need no goddess to guide my arrows.
And last but not least, Murky. Well, Hanzo gets, like everyone, a little bit confused with this Murloc from the Warcraft universe.
A talking fish? Is this a joke? Whatever you are, just stay out of my way.
Now, Hanzo and all characters also have bored, dismissive, positive, negative, and general interactions that they have, so here's a bunch of those.
I am always ready. Huh! Save your concern for yourself. You dare to disrespect me? You could train for 100 years and still not reach my level. This conversation bores me. It ends now. Very well. Allow me to show you how outmatched you are. You will never amount to anything. Either be silent or start making sense. You honor me. I will not be judged by you. Your words are a waste of breath. This will be a worthy alliance. You do not want me for your enemy. Whatever you are, I suggest you prove yourself useful.
And finally, Hanzo has some lines for killing different heroes, including Alexstrasza, unsurprisingly archers and rifle users, his brother Genji, Overwatch agents, dragon-type characters, and a bunch more.
Am I ready now, Lifebinder? I am not so easy a target. You are no true dragon. You were never my equal, just as when we were boys. Is that the best Overwatch can offer? I would take my bow against your rifle any day. The outcome was never in doubt. There is nowhere to hide. No time for games.
There we go. If you enjoyed, please throw a like, comment with your favourite lines in the comments below, throw a subscribe if you'd like to see more. It all really helps me out. I've got more Heroes of the Storm, voice lines lore and interactions, as well as Overwatch lore and similar in the playlists here. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh. Take it easy.